Listen, after coming to my senses, right now, as of the moment, I feel calm. Let's just say if I didn't have work today, right? And I made the video during the time I was feeling bottled with passion and rage. This video would probably be me yelling at the microphone. But nah, not feeling it. And it's a good thing. So technically I just shifted to a reality where I didn't rage. But I definitely did somewhere else. So in the alternate timeline, yeah, you guys are probably listening to me yelling at the microphone right now. But instead, I'm gonna share with you guys my current mentality. So you know how I'm shifting to my DR to relive my childhood and teenage years, right? And most of all, I want to be with my SP there. But my SP is not just an SP. She's my twin flame from a past life. Her name is Syria. So I'm just gonna get what I want to hear out of the way. So what I want to hear is me and her end up both getting together and we both live happily ever after for the rest of our lives. Okay, cool. I got what I wanted to hear out of the way. But now, gonna cut straight to the point. And that's what I need to hear. The most important thing. So, what I need to hear is, and these are questions I have to take into account. What if I don't manifest her here, even after replicating my astral projection experience? Because that's how I manifested her back into my life last time. Well, that would suck and would hurt, but at the same time, I would be fine knowing I'm shifting to be with her anyways. But I had no choice. I would have no choice but to sit back and take it until I shift. Or at best, try to revise it, which is basically a form of reality shifting too. I'm not sure if you guys heard of revision, but yeah. Long story short, it's basically where you pick a scenario you wish didn't happen in your current reality and you shift to that timeline where that thing didn't happen. That's when I would really have to lock in even harder for shifting. I'm locked in now, but I will have to lock in even harder. At the end of the day, this is my clone's last chance at happiness and companionship. If not his twin flame, then my love life here is done in this reality. Keyword right here. But on a universal level, hell no. Like I said before, I got nothing to lose since I'm shifting anyways. But yeah, it would just suck because I have no choice but to sit back and take it. That's if I don't manifest her. But let's just say I do beat the odds, right? And I do end up pursuing a relationship with her, and then it all works out. One of two things would happen. Either I shift beforehand, and my clone ends up being the one who ends up manifesting her. Or maybe I could be the one to do it. Let's just say we do try a relationship though, and it doesn't last. Well, that's perfectly fine. At the end of the day, it will still go down as a success story. So think of it this way. If I end up having a relationship with her in this reality, right? That will basically be considered a mini shift, where our relationship with her in my DR is basically considered a perma shift and a fully shift and a full shift. So yeah, I look at it that way. But at the end of the day, a mini shift is still a success, right? And this would be a success too if this all works out perfectly, even if it doesn't last forever. I get to say I got to experience it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And I'll no longer have to live with that missing void. At the end of the day, I'd rather have this happen than the first scenario. I have a very good summer on my way out. Think about that. Holy shit. But at the same time, I cannot predict the future. I will always update you guys with my results. And you know that. Right now, there's not much I can really report given she's on vacation with her family. She doesn't come back until next weekend, so what more can I really do till then besides just make DR references whenever I talk to her? But right now, I just wanted to say this to basically prove I am not scared to hear what I need to hear. This is not hindering my journey or growth as a person. This is just something I know I need to take into account. Long term, I'm still not changing my mind and I'm gonna shift. But things I will not accept are these. One of them, and that's getting cucked out and accepting one of her exes coming into the picture or a random ass dude coming into the picture. Now that's what would piss me the fuck off, and that's when I gotta push back. That's when I would gotta push back and fight for what is mine. Want to know what being fine with others taking your desires is? It's called being a cuck. Especially since I live in an era where I have more say and control. I'm not letting that happen. Like that's the thing too. I got into shifting, not only shifting, but spirituality as a whole, where I got more control now. And then if I just let this happen, it would just make me even look even more bad, you know. And at the end of the day, that would question how much I really learned if I did let it happen. But as long as I'm in this body, I'm not letting that happen at all. Dog, fuck that. I'm not accepting that at all. I don't care what happens. At the end of the day, I have respect for myself, guys, and that's all that matters. Okay? The first person you should have respect for before you respect anybody else is yourself. Self love is important. At the same time, I don't give a fuck if I get called a prick or anything, but I have a heart. That's why I'm an anti hero. My consciousness is ready for good experiences, but my subconscious is ready to go into fight mode in case I gotta put my foot down. That's my mentality. Is right now I may not love this reality, but for the time being that I'm here, no one is gonna outdo me. That's what I want to teach you guys as well. You don't got to love this reality, but while you're here, your entire goal is to be better than everyone because you are. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys, and I appreciate you all so much. Other than that, I'll see you all next time. Either way, I'll finally be able to live my dream. Just being the main guy in a love story.